Yeah, good evening, friends. See, this is the day 3 demo session. This is the last demo session. In this demo session, we are going to discuss how to launch and connect the Windows server, how to launch and connect the Linux server, how to launch and connect the Linux server, how to transfer files from Linux server to how to transfer files from your system to launch a Linux server. I have to explain. Fine, friends. First, I need to explore how to launch and connect the Windows server. And then I have to explain how to launch and connect the Linux server. After that, how we can transfer files from your system to Linux server and how to transfer files from your system to Windows server. I have to explain. Friends, to launch and connect the Windows server, you need to use the EC2 service. EC2 stands for the Elastic Cloud Computing. EC2 stands for Elastic Cloud Computing. With this service, if you want to launch the Linux server, you can launch it. If you want to launch the Windows server, you can launch it. If you want to launch the Ubuntu server, we can launch it. That is, if you want to launch the servers, we have to use the services, compute service under the EC2 service, we have to use it. Sir, what are the steps we have to follow to launch and connect the Windows server? To launch and connect the Windows server. I open my AWS account. Here, sign into the console. Whatever the root user, whatever the mail ID you are given at the time of your AWS account, that mail ID we have to enter and you need to enter the password. Here in my AWS account, I am providing the additional security. That is, I need to enter the MFA code, then only my AWS account is open. See that I open my AWS account. Here, to launch the Windows server, the first step is you need to select the region. Sir, here, this is my AWS account. If you click on this arrow mark, there are many reasons are there. You may launch your Windows server in any of the region, but you have to choose it nearby the region. Here I am chosen Mumbai region I am selecting. In the last session, I explained that the AWS global infrastructure. There are total 34 regions are there, 108 availability zones are there. To launch the Windows server, I am selecting the region is Mumbai region I am selecting. Fine. That is, what is the reason you need to select it? You may choose nearby the region. That is, here I am selecting Mumbai region. Then, to launch the Windows server, you need to select it, the EC2 service. Those are recently visited services in my AWS account. See that? Here the EC2 service is there. You can select that one. Or here on left side, services option is there. Under, you need to choose compute service. Under, you need to select the EC2 service. That is another way we have to use the EC2 service. Or on search box, we have to type it, the EC2. We have to select the EC2 service. Now, my EC2 service is open. In my Mumbai region, in the EC2 service, is there any instances are running? See that I am using the terminologies instances or the virtual machine or the servlets or the missions. All are the same terminology. Okay. Now, Is there any instances are running in Mumbai region? 0. Any instances are there? 0. Any key pairs are there? Yes, one key pair you are created. That key pair I can delete it. That's for your understanding purpose. Okay. I have to delete this key. Now we have to observe that here on left side, the EC2 dashboard. We can set it security groups. One default security group is there. For the previous batch, I can created one security group. That security group I am deleted. Now we observe the EC2 dashboard. We have to observe the running instances, 0. How many instances? 0. How many key pairs? 0. How many security groups? One security group is there. That is nothing but the default security group. How many volumes are there? 0. How many volumes are there? 0. Okay. Now, I want to launch the Windows server. I want to launch the Windows server. To launch the Windows server, you can select which region. You need to choose the EC2 service. You need to choose the EC2 service. Then the third step, to launch the Windows mission, to launch the virtual mission, here on left side, under the instances option is there. Click on that. That is, you can select the instances option. We have to click on, if you need to launch the instance, here, how many instances are there? No instances are. Now, if you want to launch the instance, launch instance option here is there. Here also is there. We can choose anyone. Here, I'm selecting launch instances option. What I am done it here, I can select it launch instance. Then the next step is to launch the Windows server. We have to give the instant name. See that I am given the instant name is Windows I am given, or Windows 111 I am given. You may give any name. You may give your name also, no problem. You may give your name also, no problem. I am given the instant name. What is that instant name I am given is Windows 111 I am given. Then to launch the Windows server, you need to select the operating system image. You are launching the Windows server. Which operating system you need to select it? The Windows. The operating system image is nothing but Amazon mission image. The short format they are represented AMI. Amazon mission image. AMI is nothing but it's a template. It contains the software configuration, which includes operating system, application server, and the applications required to launch your instance. For that, you need to select the operating system image or the AMI or Amazon mission image is Windows, we have to select it. Windows, we have to select it. We have to scroll down. If you click on this arrow mark, see that here there are many AMIs there. Some of them are having at right side, free tier eligible is there. Some of them are not mentioned anything. They are the paid version. Friends, for practicing purpose, you need to select the free tier eligible one. Free tier eligible one. When you are selecting the free tier, then it is showing the AMI ID. Amazon mission image ID is showing. That is, to launch the Windows mission, you need to choose the operating system image. You need to choose the operating system images. The Windows, we have to choose it. Windows, we have to choose it. Then the next step is You have to select the instant type. Sir, what it is providing the instant type? What it is providing the instant type? The instant type which is providing the number of CPUs and the memory and the network performance can be provided. Friends, in any server, it may be the Linux server, it may be the Windows server, or it may be any server, the three things are required. One is CPU is required. Second one is memory is required. The instant type which is providing how many CPUs you need it, how much memory you need it, what is the network performance, that is, it is providing the instant. In any server, the three things are required: CPU, memory, and the hard disk. Friends, see that the next step is you need to choose the instant type. See that I am there in Mumbai region. Okay, I am selecting the Mumbai region. Now, here in Mumbai region, in instant type, compare instant type option is there. We have to click on this one. See that how many instant types are there in the Mumbai region? How many instant types are there? 549 instant types are there. 549 instant types are there. As per your business needs, you can select the instant type. See that there are many instant types are there. T2 family, under there are many instants are there. And T3 family is there, under many instant types are there. A1 family is there, under many instant types are there. Like that, how many instant types are there? 549. Suppose if you are selecting T2.2 extra large, how many CPUs are providing? 8 CPUs are providing. How much memory it is providing? 32 GB memory it is providing. What is the network performance here? It is providing the moderate. Accordingly, you are getting billed to your AWS account. If you are chosen, those are the instance types. Sir, you are saying that in yesterday, you are creating the free tier account. You are saying that, sir, 12 months of the free service per month, it is providing 750 hours is that instant type is nothing but T2.micro. T2.micro instant type, which is providing 12 months of the free service when you are creating your AWS account. Per month, 750 hours it is provided. How many CPUs are providing? 1 CPU. How much memory? 1 GB. What is the network performance? Low to moderate. Then the remaining instant types which are providing, they are the paid version. You may choose any instant as per your business needs. Suppose you are chosen this instant type, A1.2 extra large, 8 CPUs, 16 GB memory, high performance computing, they are using this type of the instances. Up to the network performance is 10 gigabytes. Like that, in Mumbai region, 549 instant types are there. Friends, you are for practicing purpose, you need to choose T2.micro or T3.micro. When T3.micro, you need to choose it is in the region T2.micro instant is not available, then you can select T3.micro. T3.micro. Friends, I am selecting, this is sometimes T2.micro instant is very slow on the data center. That's why I am selecting T2.small. I am selecting. This is the paid. If I am selecting T2.small, how many CPUs are providing? 1 CPU. How much memory is providing? 2 GB. What is the network performance? Low to moderate. Click on select instant type. Here it is providing. Instant type is T2.small. How many CPUs? 1 CPU. How much memory? 2 GB memory. That is, if I am selecting the instant type is T2.small, how many CPUs are providing? 1 CPU. How much memory it is providing? 2 GB memory. Now come to the hard disk. Just wait for 1 minute. 1 minute, I'll tell you. Then the next step is, if you want to connect the Windows machine, if you want to launch and connect the Windows machine, you need to create the key pair. Without key, you can't enter your house also. If key will be locked in your house, without opening your key, you can't enter your house. You need to create the key pair. Without key pair, you can't connect your Windows machine. Sir, already I created the key pair. Then we can select this arrow mark and we have to select your key pair. Right now, you don't know how to create your key pairs also. You can click on here, create new key pair. I'm given the key pair name is, Windows 111 key I am given. Copy this key pair name, paste it here in the notepad. That is, we have to create the new key pair. New key pair. That is, what is the key pair name I am given? The key pair name is Windows 111 key I am given. Then, see that key pair type RSA, private key file format, PEM file format I am selecting. Click on create key pair. Key pair is downloaded in my downloads option. That is, in my downloads, key pair will be downloaded. Okay, fine. Next, come to the network setting, edit option. Yesterday session, I am telling that VPC. In Mumbai region, default VPC, we can choose it as it is. Subnet preference, I am not given anything. Auto in public IP, that is enabled. Now I am creating the security group. What is the security group? The firewall is nothing but security group. What is that security group? Is a set of firewall rules. What that rules control? It controls the traffic for your instance. Controls the traffic for your instance, right? That is, you are creating the rule or adding the rule, allow the specific traffic to reach your instance. But that you need to create the security group. Sir, if we are not given any name, default it is providing launch wizard one. For the next server, you are not given any name, launch wizard 2, it is specified. I am given for our understanding purpose, that is Windows 111 SG I am given. Copy this security group name, paste it here in the description, and also we can note down here in the notepad. This is the security group name I am given. That is, in network settings, in edit option, the default VPC we have to choose it. Subnet preference, you are not given any preference. Auto assign public IP, that is enabled. And I am given the security group name is, that is Windows 111 SG I am given. I am given any subnet preference? I am not given no preference. Auto assign public IP, that is enabled. Now I am given the security group name is, this is the security group name I am given. The security group name is, this is the security group name I am given. Fine. Now come to here. Whenever you are launching the Windows server, type is providing RDP. Automatically it is providing. Port range is 3389. Source type, if you click on this arrow mark, 3 options which are provided. My IP address, that is my laptop IP address is providing. If you select the custom, then you need to enter the IP address, or admin has to enter the IP address. With that IP address, your Windows machine will be connected. If you click on anywhere, that is, if you know my AWS account mail ID and the password, and if you know my Windows machine PEM file format, you can connect my Windows machine at any time, at any place, at anywhere, at any location. 24/7, 365 days, my Windows machine can be connected. I'm selecting the source type is anywhere I am selecting. Fine, fine. That is, if we are launching the Windows server, again, I'm asking the same question to you. Just remember, what is the type and what is the port number? What is the type and what is the port number? That is for Windows machine, the type is RDP, port number is 3389. 3389. Okay, that's we have to remember. I'm asking the same question next. Just wait. See that for Windows machine you are launching, the storage is 30 GB storage it is providing. 30 GB storage it is providing. Hard disk capacity is 30 GB. Okay, okay. That is nothing but the storage point of view. The Windows machine, it is providing 30 GB, it is providing the default storage. It's nothing but the root volume. Right now, I'm not adding any additional new volume. Okay, I'm not adding any advanced details. If you minimize this, it is showing at the right side. If you maximize this, at the bottom, it is showing the summary details. How many instances you need to launch it? The Windows machine, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. See that I'm launching one instant. That instant AMI, Amazon Machine Image ID, it is showing. What is the instant type you are selecting? That is while launching the instant, T2.small I am selecting. And the volume, how much volume it is providing? The default 30 GB it is providing. Friends, it is providing the free tier limitations here it is mentioned. In your first year includes 750 hours, 12 months of the free service. That is in your first year includes 750 hours of T2.micro or T3.micro in region in which T2.micro instant is not available. How much storage it is providing? 30 GB. 30 GB. Okay. Scroll down. Click on launch instant. That is, your instant will be launched in Mumbai region. See that? See that? What is the instant? See that? Instances option. What is the instant state? Running. Running. See here, if you scroll down this arrow mark, it is showing the details. What is the instant name? Windows 111. What is the instant ID? That is INIQ ID it is providing. What is the instant state? Running. If you scroll down here, it is showing the details. Instant type is T2.small. Status check, initializing it is providing. Just wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Then the status check it is showing 2/2. Availability zone, I'm not given in network setting, subnet, I'm not given any preference. My mission will be, my Windows server is launched in AP South 1A. AP South 1A. I'm not given any preference. It may be launched in any one of the 3 availability zone in Mumbai region. Okay. I'm not given any preference. That is, my mission will be launched in AP South 1A. This is my mission public IP address. Elastic IP address I am not using. Elastic IP address I am not using. While launching the mission, I am given the security group is this one. And this is the key pair name I am given. This is the launch time and date it is providing. This is the platform is Windows. Windows. See that if you move this scroll bar, it is showing the details. See that if I am selecting this mission, at the bottom, it is showing the details. Same details. Instant ID, public IPv4, private IPv4, instant state, all the details which are showing at the bottom. Now I copy the public IP address. I'll paste it here in the notepad. This is my Windows mission public IP address. I can copy and paste the private IP address. This is my Windows mission, the private IP address. Copy this, paste it here in the notepad. Fine, fine. See, the last step is we can launch the instant. We have to launch the instant. I can note it public IP address and the private IP address. Fine, fine. Sir, you are launching the Windows mission in Mumbai region data center. I'm launching the virtual mission in Mumbai region data center. I'm launching the Windows server in Mumbai region data center. I want to connect that Windows mission. How to connect it? How to connect it? See that to connect the Windows mission, anywhere laptop you are using Windows operating system, then you have the remote desktop connection is there. This is we have to use it to connect your Windows mission. Sir, I am using in my laptop Linux operating system, then don't worry. Sir, I am using in my laptop Mac operating system, you don't worry, I am there. See that we can select this Windows mission, go for connect option is there. Here we have to go for RDP client, we have to choose it. RDP client, we have to choose it. Sir, you are using in your laptop Windows operating system, we can use remote desktop connection. Suppose if you are not using the Windows operating system, you are using Linux operating system or the Mac operating system, we have to download remote desktop file. With that file, we can connect your Windows mission. We can connect your Windows mission. And also friends, here on RDP client, public DNS option is there. That's I can copy it. I can paste it here in the notepad. Okay. The Windows mission, the username is administrator. That's also I can copy it, paste it. Sir, I want to connect the Windows mission. Mandatory, it is required that password. Without password, you can't connect your Windows mission. But while launching the Windows instant, I can create the key pair is PEM file format. With that PEM file format, you can convert into the password. How, sir? That is, we can click on get password option is there. Now we have to go to upload private key file. Wherever PEM file is there, in my downloads. In my downloads. We can select it here, all files. What is your PEM file name? Windows 111 key. That's we have to select it. Click on open, scroll down, decrypt password. See here, I'm getting the password for my Windows mission. I copy this one and I can paste it here in the notepad. If even single character is missing, you can't connect your Windows server from Mumbai region data center. Friends, I am using in my laptop Windows operating system. No need to download the remote desktop file. This one, no need that one. I am using remote desktop connection. Open this. Here, you need to enter the computer. Means you need to enter the public DNS or you can copy and paste it the public IP address. Anyone, either one, either public DNS or the public IPv4. See that I can enter the public DNS of my Windows mission. And here we can click on connect option. Okay. Click on connect option. It is asking that you need to enter the username. What is the username for the Windows mission? Administrator. We can type it here. We can enter the password. This is the password for my Windows mission. If you miss single character, you can't connect your Windows mission. Click on yes. Now my Windows server is connected from Mumbai region data center. From Mumbai region data center. Wait for 1 minute. It is connected from Mumbai region data center. I am not installing the Windows server. I can launch and connect the Windows server from Mumbai region data center. It's taking time, just 1 or 2 minutes, just wait. See that my Windows server is connected from Mumbai region data center. I can connect it with my laptop. Wait for 1 minute. Here we can click on yes option. Wait for 1 minute. Yeah. Now see that here at the right side, it is showing the details. Host name, instant ID, private IP address, public IP address. While launching the Windows mission, T2.small instant type you are selecting. This mission will be launched in AP South 1A. Memory 2 GB is providing. Network performance low to moderate. That is, it is showing the all the details. Okay. Okay. Sir, you are saying that default storage is 30 GB. Where is the default storage is? We can click on File Explorer. In this PC, in C drive, we have to observe that that is up to this is for operating system purpose. Then the remaining space is providing the free space 29.9 GB total space. Total storage is there. That is nothing but your storage. Default storage it is providing 30 GB storage it is provided. 30 GB storage it is provided. See friends, those are the steps we have to follow how to launch and connect the Windows server. How to launch and connect the Windows server. How much time I am taking to launch the Windows server? How much time taken to launch the Windows server? Send me in the chat option. How much time it is taking? I'm not installing any software. I'm not installing the Windows mission. I'm not installing the Windows server. How much time it is taking? It is taking the time is just 2 to 3 minutes. But step by step to explain that, and I can explain to launch and connect the Windows server, maybe it is taking more than half an hour time. More than half an hour time. Okay. But in the real time, they are not ready to invest the money as per the company requirement. They are selecting the server and they can launch and connect the server. Accordingly, they are paying the money to the providers. They are not investing the money. They are not ready to invest the money. They are ready to pay the money, whatever the service they are using. Whatever the service they are using. See friends, how much time I am taking to launch and connect the Windows mission? Just it's taking the time is 2 or 3 minutes. 2 or 3 minutes. See that, but for explaining and connecting, it is taking the time is more than half an hour. Now, in this session, anyone have any questions regarding that? Regarding any questions? Sarada. Any questions? To launch and connect the Windows server? Any questions? Any questions? Okay. Now, I want to launch and connect. Today's session, the Linux server. I want to launch and connect the Linux server. See that whatever I have to follow the steps, the same steps I have to follow to launch and connect the Linux server also. But only the thing is a small changes. That changes we have to observe. You can select the region is Mumbai region. You have to choose the EC2 service. To launch the instant, I am selecting the instances, launch instant option. See that? See here, EC2 service. EC2 service. Here on search box, we have to type it EC2. Here on left side, instances option is there. Now, I can click on launch instances option. I'm given the instant name is, now I'm given the instant name is Linux server. You may give any name, no problem. You may give any name. Here I am given the instant name is Linux server. Next. Operating system image, Amazon Linux or Ubuntu or Red Hat Linux. You can choose anyone. I'm choosing Amazon Linux. If you click on this arrow mark, some of them are mentioned free tier, some of them are not mentioned in the free tier. You are for practicing purpose, you can select the free tier. You can select the free tier. Sir, what is that operating system I am choosing? Amazon Linux. Amazon Linux. Okay, scroll down. Next, instant type in Mumbai region, 549 instant types are there. Out of that, I am selecting T2.micro because it is providing the free service. It provides per month 750 hours, 1 CPU, 1 GB memory, and network performance is low to moderate. That is the instant type I am selecting. Here it is showing the details. What is that instant type I am selecting? T2.micro. T2.micro. How many CPUs are providing? 1 CPU. How much memory? 1 GB memory. 1 GB memory. Next. Next. Keep it. Sir, for Windows mission, I am creating the key pair. Can I select the same key pair? You can select it. No problem. You can select the same key pair also. I am selecting Windows 111 key. See that, remember this key pair, what is the type I am selecting? .pem5. .pem5. Okay, you can remember. Now, come to the network setting, edit option, select the default VPC, subnet preference I am not given. Suppose if I am selecting AP South 1A, my Linux server is launched in AP South 1A. If I am selecting AP South 1B, my Linux server is launched in AP South 1B. See that I am selecting AP South 1B. AutoSign public AP, that is enabled. Now I am creating the security group name is Linux server STN. Copy that security group name, paste it here in the description, and also we can paste it here, and also we can paste it here in the notepad is Linux server ST. Okay, scroll down. Inbound security group rule. Type is providing for the Linux server SSH. For port number is 22. Here, source type, you may select anyone. Here I am selecting anywhere. Friends, just now I am saying that for Windows server, the type is RDP. Port number is 3389. Now I am asking for the Linux server. For the Linux server, the type is SSH, secure shell. And the port number is 22. Port number is 22. That's we can remember. Scroll down. The storage for the Linux server, default it is providing 8 GB. It's nothing but the root volume. Whereas for the Windows mission, the storage is 30 GB storage it is provided. How much storage? How much storage for Windows? For Windows server, the storage it is providing 30 GB. For Linux server, the default storage it is providing the Amazon Linux 8 GB. Okay. Okay. Scroll down. I'm not adding any additional volume. I'm not adding any advanced details right now. In upcoming, I am using. Here at the right side, it is showing the summary details. Here it is showing the free tier limitations. Click on launch instant. The instant is launched in Mumbai region. See that instances option. Refresh the browser. See here, Linux server is launched in Mumbai region. See here, I am given the network preferences AP South 1B. That's why my Linux server is launched in AP South 1B. What is the status check for the Windows mission? 2 by 2. Now for the Linux mission, initializing. I'll tell you the reason in upcoming why it is showing the 2 by 2. Now, if you move this scroll bar, it is showing the details for the Linux mission also. Okay. If I am selecting this, at the bottom, it is showing the details. I can notate the public IP address and the private IP address. And the private IP address. This is the private IP address for the Linux server. Fine. Fine. Sir, I'm launching the Linux server in Mumbai region. I want to connect this Linux server. How to connect it is, that is, we have to use the any terminal, we have to use it. Any terminal, we have to use it. Either putty or git bash. Either putty or git bash. I'm using to connect the Linux server. Putty I'm using. Putty I'm using. Sir, where you need to download the putty software? Where you need to download the putty software? See, already in my laptop, the putty software is there. Putty software is there. Just wait for 1 minute. I can go to the control panel. I can uninstall and how to install the putty software. You need how to install the putty software. Confirm it. If you no need to install the putty software, then I can go to the next step. You need it. You need how to install the putty software. See friends, this is the link we have to follow where you need to download the putty software. Where you need to download the putty software. See friends, I have to mention that the link, with that link, we can download and install the putty software. See here, the AWS EC2 Linux server is. See that? With this link, we can open this link on my class material. See here, we can download this one. It's a small software, 3.5 MB. 3.5 MB. See that in my laptop, the putty software is there. I can go to the control panel. Go to the control panel. Programs. Here you can select this one, putty, uninstall. Just wait for 1 minute. Click on yes option. Now it is uninstalled. Now see that in my laptop, we can see that the putty, it's not there. The software is uninstalled. Now to install the software, we can go for this and link. We can choose as per 64 or 32. We can choose it and we can download. See here, the software is downloaded in my downloads option. This is the software. This is the software. Now to install this software, it's very simple. Double click on it. Click on next option. Next, install. Yes option. Putty software is installed in my laptop. In my laptop. Okay. Okay. Putty software is installed in my laptop. See that whenever you are install the putty software, automatically the putty Zen is installed. Putty Zen is also installed. See that while launching the Linux server, what is the key pair type I am chosen? What is the key pair type I am chosen? I am selecting the existing key pair, Windows 111 key. That is Windows 111 key in my downloads. What is the file type I am chosen? What is the file type I am chosen? PEM file format. See that? But using putty, you need to connect it. Using putty, you need to connect it. It is required .ppk file format. Putty private key file format. For that, you need to convert PEM file format to .ppk file format. How to convert PEM file format to .ppk file is whenever you are installing the putty software, automatically putty Zen is installed. With that putty Zen, you can convert PEM file format to .ppk file format. Now I have to open the putty Zen. I have to open the putty Zen. See that putty Zen is installed. Click on this. Now, here don't go for generate option. It's taking much time. You can choose the load option. Where your PEM file is there? In my downloads. Why my PEM file is not visible here? What is the reason? Why my PEM file is not visible here? What is the reason? My PEM file is there in my downloads, but it is not visible. The reason is you can select all files here. When I'm selecting here all files, see that my PEM file is there. What is my PEM file name? Windows 111 key. That's we have to select it. Click on open. Click on OK. Click on save private key. Click on yes option. Now I'm given the file name is Windows 111 key I'm given, but the extension is .pp. Putty private key file format. Click on save option. We have to close this one. Now we observe that in the downloads option, in earlier, this is not there. This is not there. Now it is there. Now it is there. That is one system. On top of that, the cap symbol is there. That is nothing but I can convert PEM file format to .ppk file format. Now I want to connect this Linux server. To connect this Linux server, I can copy the public IP address and I am using the putty software. I have to open that. Now you need to enter the host name or the IP address. Host name or the public IP address. I can enter the public IP address. Here on left side, SSH. Under AUTH authentication is there. Under credential, now for authentication purpose, while launching the Linux server, the PEM file to .ppk file I can convert it. Now we can browse the private key file for authentication. Click on browse option. Where your ppk file is there? In my downloads. What's your ppk file name? Windows 111 key PEM file. That's we have to select it. Click on open. Click on open. Click on accept. Now you log in as. Just wait. I'm changing the appearance so that the visibility got the clarity. That is, I'm given the appearance is 22. Now you log in as EC2-user. See that? See that? I'm connecting the Linux server. I'm connecting the Linux server. If you have doubt, I can copy the IP address. I'll paste it here in the notepad. These two IP addresses are same. These two IP addresses are same. Yes, means I can launch and connect the Linux server. I can launch and connect the Linux server. Those are the steps we have to follow. How to launch and connect the Windows, how to launch and connect the Linux server. Any questions here? Launch and connect the Linux server? No question? To launch and connect the Linux server? To launch and connect the Linux server? Any questions? No? If no questions, then I'm asking the question. That is, sir, while connecting the Linux server, why you log in as EC2-user? Why you log in as EC2-user? Why you are typing? Is there any reason? Login as, I can enter the name is EC2-user. What is the reason? What is the reason? What is the reason? Is there any reason? Here, the reason is, see that here in the AWS, you are launch the Linux server. Go for connect option. At the top, connect option is there. What is the username? Here, what is the username? EC2-user. That is the reason I can connect it using putty login as EC2-user. Suppose you are chosen the Ubuntu server. To launch and connect the Ubuntu server, the username is the Ubuntu. if you are launch and connect the Red Hat Linux server, the user name is EC2-user. For Amazon Linux server, the user name is EC2-user. See, those things we have to practice. Okay. Okay. Any questions here? Today's session, I explained how to launch and connect the Linux server, how to launch and connect the Windows server. I have to explain. Only the thing is, I'm changing the operating system image. Then the remaining procedure is same. Any question here?
Yeah, hi, Seshadri.
Yeah.
So, as per our requirement, can we change the instances?
Right now,
Yeah, right now.
you can change it. That is nothing but as per your business requirement. See that in the initially you are taking the instant type is T2.micro. It is
Yeah,
providing 1 CPU, 1 GB memory. It is providing. Okay.
yeah, exactly.
1 CPU, 1 GB memory. It is providing. As per your day to day, your business will be increased. Then you need to increase the resources. Means you need to increase the hard disk capacity. You need to increase the CPUs. You need to increase the memory. We can do it. How means? See that we have to select the instant. Go for the actions. Here, here, instant settings option is there. See here. Change instant type is there. It is enable. It is enable. It is a normal color or it is not highlighting the color.
Change enable.
On the screen, we have to compare this option and this option.
Okay, instance type is disabled and above one is
Yeah,
enabled.
yeah, that is not enable here. See that if you want to change the instant type, first we have to stop the instant. You have to stop
Okay.
the instant. How to
From
stop
the
the
running
instant
state.
is select the instant, go for
Okay.
instant state, stop instant option is there. Stop instant is nothing but like shutdowning your laptop.
Okay.
Shutdowning your laptop. That is, I'm stopping the instant. Whenever you are stop the instant, you are terminate the instant, automatically this connection will also be closed. See that? The
Yeah.
system will power off now. Now we can close this, no need. Okay. Okay. I'm stopping the instant. Now, as per your business requirement, what is the instant type right now you are chosen? T2.micro. Now you need to increase the resources. To increase the more number of CPUs and more number of memory and more memory, that is, we have to select the instant, go for action. Now we can go to the instant settings. Now just wait, refreshing the browser. It's taking
Okay.
1 or 2 minutes. That's all. 1 minute time it is taking. Yeah. Select the instant. Go for action. Instant settings option is there. Till now it is not showing change instant
Yeah,
type.
it's not enabled.
Wait. That is nothing but the scale up feature. Scale up feature.
Okay.
See that? See here. Now it
Yeah.
is enabled. Change instant type. We have to click on that. Now, as per your business needs, which instant type you need to choose it. That is, we have to search it here. We have to
Okay.
search it here as per your requirement. The T2 family, you need to change it. Suppose you need to change the T2 dot launch as per your business requirement. Select this instant type. See that. In earlier, this is the instant type you are choosing. T2 dot micro. How many CPUs it is providing? One CPU. Now you need to change T2 dot launch. How many CPUs it is providing? Two
Sure.
CPUs. How much memory in earlier? 1 GB.
One.
Now it is providing 8 GB storage, 8 GB memory it is providing. Then we have to click on changes. Changes. Now we observe that what is the instant type it is providing? T2.large. Means the CPUs are increased and memory is also increased. Like that, we can increase more number of resources. We can increase the resources. That future is nothing but the scale up future. Scale up future. Similarly, we can also increase the hard disk capacity also. See that while launching the Linux server, default storage it is providing, 8 GB storage it is providing. Sir, I need to increase the hard disk capacity. Where to increase the hard disk capacity is here on left side, under the elastic block store, volumes option is there. Now, what is your Linux server, the default storage? 8 GB. We can select this volume, go for action, modify volume option is there. Now, as per your requirement, you need to increase 12 GB. 12 GB. And then we have to click on modify option, click on modify. Then we can refreshing the browser. Now your volume size will be increased. Once you increase the hard disk capacity, then we can't decrease the hard disk capacity. Maybe the provider is thinking that the data may be lost. Once you increase the hard disk capacity, it can't be changing. Only we can change the CPUs and the memory, we can decrease it. That is nothing but the scale down feature. But we can't decrease the hard disk capacity. That is nothing but the scale up and the scale down feature. Scale up and the scale down feature. And one more point also, we have to observe that. One more point also, we have to observe that. Now we can start this instant. We can start this instant. See that instant state is pending. Instant state is pending. Now we observe that. What is the difference we have to observe? Select this instant. I can copy the public IP address. I'll paste it here. I can copy the public IP address. I'll paste it here. And I can copy the private IP address. I'll paste it here. Then what is the difference we observe? What is the difference we observe on public IP address? What is the difference you observed on public IP address?
Public IP address is changed, right?
Yes.
Private IP address didn't change.
That is nothing but dynamically it is changing the public IP address. Sir, I need the constant IP address. I need the static IP address. Then we have to use the elastic IP address. That concept we'll discuss on the virtual private cloud, VPC. See, once you enable the elastic IP address, that is chargeable. Right? If you are not releasing elastic IP address, if you are using that elastic IP address unnecessarily, you are getting the bill. Means you are holding that IP address. That's why the provider is billing to you, to your AWS. Right? The IP address is changed. That thing we can observe it here at this stage. Clear?
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any questions regarding to this? Once your practice is over, now we have to observe the EC2 dashboard. In the beginning, we'll see that how many instances are running? 0. Now, how many instances are running? 2. How many instances are there? 2. How many key pairs you are created in this session? 1 key pair you are created. The same key pair I can use it for the Linux machine also. How many security groups you are created in this session? 2 security group, one for Linux server SG and another for Windows 111 SG. These 2 security groups were created. This is nothing but the default security group. And how many volumes are there? 2 volumes are there. One for Linux server and another for Windows server. Friends, once your practice is over, whatever you are practiced on that session, all those things we have to delete it. See that Here in this class material, I am providing the link for the AWS, the free tier account limitations. Free tier account limitations. Just wait. I can mention in the class material the free tier account limitations. There somewhere. It's not there. Yeah. See here, if you click on this link, here, AWS free tier. Scroll down it here. See here, 12 months it is providing the free service. 12 months it is providing the free service. Compute service. 12 months it is providing the free service. Per month, how many hours it is providing the free service? 750 hours. That is 750 hours per month of Linux, Red Hat Linux, SUSE Linux, T2.micro or T3.micro instance, depends on the reason. If T2.micro instance is not available, T3.micro is providing the free service. Similarly, this is where Windows mission also. Windows mission also. Okay. How much it is providing the storage is 30 CB. Those are the free tier limitations for the compute service. And here for S3, for storage, 12 months it is providing the free service. 5 GB it is providing the free storage. 5 GB it is providing the storage. Database, 12 months it is providing the free service. Per month 750 hours. 750 hours. That is, you can use the relational database service for MySQL, PostgreSQL, MariaDB, and SQL Server. 750 hours, it is providing the free service for single availability zone, not multiple availability zone. If you use the multiple availability zone, you are getting bill. Single availability zone, it is providing the free service, 750 hours. Only the instant type it is providing db.t3.micro, db.t4g.micro instance is providing the free service for the MySQL, MariaDB, PostgreSQL. That is, they are nothing but the free tier limitations. Similarly, for Amazon DynamoDB, always free, 25 GB it is providing the free service. SageMaker service, free trial, 2 months it is providing the free service. Lambda, it's always free. That is, it is providing the limitations also. Artificial intelligence, analytic, mobile, and there are many services are there in AWS. CloudWatch, the free tier limitations. API gateway, the free tier limitations. Like that, this link is providing the free tier limitations. See here, there are many services are there. Elastic file system, 5 GB, 12 months it is providing the free service. Like that, it is providing Elastic Block Store, 30 GB it is providing the free service. 12 months it is providing the free service. Like that, each and every service, their limitations they are mentioned. If you see that, there are many services which are provided. Analytics services providing, application integration services providing, blockchain services providing, cloud financial management, compute service, container service, database, developer. There are many services which are providing in the AWS. That's why the AWS is in the #1 cloud platform throughout worldwide. Okay. Once your practice is over, whatever you are practiced, all those things we have to terminate. Sir, in the real time, it will be terminated the server? No, it's not terminating the server. Server is running 24/7, 365 days it is running. Why you are saying, sir, to terminate this one is, that is for better practicing purpose. We can stop it, no problem at all. You are not getting a bill. But for practicing purpose, you have to follow those steps, and then we can launch and connect the Linux server. We can launch and connect the Windows server. That's for better practicing purpose. I recommend that after completion of your practice, we have to terminate the instances. Sir, on the next day, that is while adding the additional volume, we have to follow the same steps, but additional volume I am using. How we can attach and detach for one mission to another mission, that concept I want to explain. See, once your practice is over, we have to terminate the missions. That's about today's session, friends. This is the last demo session. Monday onwards, the link will be changed. Okay. Any question?
Yeah, Sheshadri. Actually,
Yeah.
today only I got this session details and I just joined few minutes back.
Okay.
So can I have the overall view of the AWS? So right now, my profile is I'm working in TCS as a
Okay.
production Java support. So I just want to skill up my skills. So
Okay.
can you
Fine.
guide
Fine.
me on that?
Sure. 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 No problem at all. But already recorded videos will be there. This is the link. The day one and day two demo session link will be there. Right? We have to
Okay.
follow that link. The demo videos will be available. Monday onwards, we can merge this as the 7:30 p.m. batch. Because on 7:30 p.m. batch already running due to some less strength, we are planning that add-on batch. Okay.
So it's 1 hour daily.
No, no. If I am taking daily 2 hour session, it's required to complete the training program is 22 days. 22 days. The duration is 40 to 45 hours. 40 to
Oh,
45 hours. If I am taking daily 2 hours, 22 days to complete the training program. Okay.
okay. It's Monday to Friday or in
Monday to
weekends?
Friday. Monday to Friday only.
Okay. It's 7:30 to
Okay.
9:30.
Yes, yes. See, if you join this, one concept is pending for the previous batch, that is in the last week started batch. That is nothing
Okay.
but how to transfer files. How to transfer files from local system to, from local machine to local system to Linux server, and how to transfer files from local system to launched Windows server. Launched Windows server. This concept is pending for your add-on batch. I'll tell you, you can join the session on Monday, 7:30 p.m.
Okay.
7:30 p.m. Once that session will be over, after 8:30 or 9 p.m., I'm taking this exclusively for one day is enough. 9:30 to 10:30. 10:30. Then that concept will be over. Okay.
Okay. These two demo, I mean, previous days demo classes, it won't cover in Monday classes.
Monday, day one and day two, I am saying that the demo sessions only. That is what is cloud computing and what are the different types of cloud, what are the cloud delivery models are there. I can cover on day one demo session. On day two demo session, the global infrastructure, the AWS, how many reasons are there, what are the availability zones are there, and how
Okay.
to create your AWS free tier account. I can explain on the yesterday session. That is day two demo session.
Okay.
Any
Yeah.
question?
No, 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 as if no.
Okay. If no questions are there, see that now we can observe the EC2 dashboard. EC2 dashboard, refresh it. Instances running are 0. Instances are 2 are there. These two instances are terminated. Here in
Okay.
backend, it will be terminated. But here on visibility, terminated it is there. After
Hmm.
half an hour, completely, this is also not shown here. And see that while launching your missions, key pair you are created, security groups are created. For key pairs and the security groups, AWS will not be charged. However, for practicing purpose, select this key pair, go for action, delete option. Now we can type it here, delete option. Click on delete. Then the key pair can also be deleted for practicing purpose. The key pairs and the security groups, AWS will not be charged to you. AWS will not be charged to you. Okay. That's about today's session. On Monday onwards, the link will be changed. The timing is 7:30 p.m. 7:30 p.m. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
That's about today's session. If no
Yeah.
questions are
Yes.
there, then I'll end the session. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot.
Thank you. I'll end
Bye.
the session. Bye.